The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Cessa, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into this.
Ow! 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 3! Ow! Ow! That's ball 4. Ow!
Striding forward now is the DH, David Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
In now, number 36, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And another foul ball. Jones stands at second with no outs. Count remains 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Fouled away.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger on it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Standing in, Nino Gonzalez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's inside.
Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away. Stepping up to the plate, number 90. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted into center field. McKinney's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Manuel Batista.
Right
Two's
fielder,
all over
10.
the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Fontenot. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, David Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Jones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Round it, find the ball, round
Into
it, round
right
it.
field, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
0-1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
One strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
The batter, the catcher, Nino Gonzalez.
Into the box, Nino Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You gotta move.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run scores. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Attaboy, good job.
Coming to the plate now, number 90. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. Out.
Digging in and looking for more,
Leading
David
off for the
Jones.
Rail Riders,
He singled his
the
last time
designated
up.
hitter.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's
David
off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And it's 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. 3. Out. Three out. Out. 3.
At the plate, David Jones. He'll
for
swing
the
it from the
Railriders,
left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.
3. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Jones. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there for strike 1. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Batista, the runner at third. Andujar over at second. Tuchman at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2 taken high and deep to right. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something he could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Play ball. 3. He's out. You're out. Out.
You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rafael Ordonez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Rail Riders, 17 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safe.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chance Adams, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together...
Out! Out! Yeah! Ball four, take the ball. Out! Three! Out! He's out! Out! Out!
So striding forward now, David Jones is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one and some big
He's out. 3 out. Ball four. Take your base. You're out. 3 out. He's out. That's ball four. Out.
So stepping in, David Jones. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy.
Ball four. Take your base. He's out. Out. 3
now, David Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Saul moves over, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. Buffalo's in front of this one, 5-1. Digging in, David Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Jones.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Gardner stands at first with one out. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall.
Hang on,
right
there.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Standing in now, Mike Tuchman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping into the box, number 36. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Right side, but it's well foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and it's a double play. A key pitch there with the bases loaded. It winds up stranding the potential tying run at second, and this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Buffalo Bisons led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 57.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.